Hello, everybody. Welcome to... Oh, yeah, because it's Tiny Bird.
This is Slab.
Yes, this is the Slab Lounge. Welcome, everybody, to the Slab Lounge. I am your host, Doug Medhin, and with me is our second host, Captain Bradley, a.k.a. Captain K. Slab Lounge today is brought to you by ASS, the asshole support services. If you break the rules and become an asshole, just call that hotline, and they will help get. They will consult you on how you can get that asshole removed from you. And by the Hellpoint. Fuck it. So
Hellpoint sponsors itself.
Yeah. Well, okay, fine. Hellpoint sponsors itself. Our colleges, because we all want to live in them, or something like that. Now, usually we do game dev. I'll do game dev in the background, but since this is actually a special edition. See, what happened was Captain K was having trouble with whom we deemed as Guard Cat 3000, aka the Celestial Beast. And, like, he had a heavily cut down version, and apparently this is the one where he dies a lot and finds new areas. So, how do I skip? Should I skip ahead first, or it doesn't matter?
I mean, it's up to you, because at this point, if there's a part where we're not really talking through the footage, we could just cut that to speed it up, because there's going to be traveling.
Yes, there is going to be traveling. Anyway, so let's get started with something fun. And by something fun, first of all, I'll talk more about the asshole stuff, because not only do I have a story, Captain K has a story of his own, and boy oh boy did But first things first, let's talk about Cooties for a second, because I was wondering. Get this. I was at work the other day. I don't know how the subject of Cooties got brought up. I was just all like, where the fuck did Cooties come from? How did it originate? So I started looking online, and like some of the shit that I found out was like, oh, the Nazis created Cooties, and I'm like, what? But like,
what?
I actually found out the true origin of Cooties. Get this. Cooties originated in World War I. It was a slang term when soldiers got lice in the trench while they were in the trenches. This is an actual thing. I'm not making it up. How the fuck it got associated with girls, I have never fucking figured out. At one point when I was looking through, trying to find out, someone actually asked if Cooties was an STD. And I was about to say, that person's fucking retarded. Then, all of a sudden, my mind started to wander a bit. Like, picture yourself at this hospital. Doctor comes up, goes with the mother. He's all like, I'm sorry, but your son, he has Cooties. No! No! It got worse. I'm sorry, ma'am. With treatment, but we treated the Cooties as best as we could, but his body has mutated and deformed. What does he look like? It's best that you see for yourself. She goes in, sees him, and she's all like, oh, you stupid, you idiot! I told you to stay away from that slut! I told you she had Cooties, and now look what happened to you! What do you have to say for yourself, Grimace? Yes.
So nightmarish. That
is Grimace's origin story. Pay no attention to his mother or grandmother. Those are two douchebags in costumes. Grimace was a boy that got lucky with a girl that gave him Cooties, and he mutated into what he is today. Take that.
Oh my.
Yes, that is Cooties. That is Grimace's origin story, people. He wasn't cultivated in a lab. He had nothing to do with Vietnam. One of my coworkers really wanted that to happen.
Just needed that Vietnam.
Yeah, no. She was all like, oh, Grimace is the product of like some Vietnamese, he was like a deformed baby from like one of the coworkers who I can do a spot-on impression of. But the thing is, every time I do that impression, I feel like it's racist. Like, I feel like a fucking racist doing it. Because his accent is so thick. I mean, it is stereotypical thick. Stereotype thick. So hilariously thick. I can do it. If you want me to do it. Like, if you want me to do a Captain K, I can do it.
If you want. Go ahead.
I don't know. It just makes me feel like a fucking racist every time I do that fucking impression, you know? So it's just like... fine, I planted the seed. I'm pretty sure the 5 people watching this are curious as shit.
Then it turns out to be like 84,000. And you're like, wait, what?
Yeah, right? Alright, so, shit. Fuck. Hey, man, I can't tie my shoes. I can fucking help you tie my shoes, man. Oh, hell no. That is literally how he talks.
It's a little borderline. It's a little borderline.
I'm racist. I felt like I'm racist.
You're sitting on that edge there.
I'm one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. Oh God, I can't believe I quoted Linkin Park. I'm pretty sure if you quote Linkin Park, a child dies somewhere.
Maybe.
No.
Depends.
No.
Depends on songs. Depends on songs.
I don't know, man. I don't know how you could like still be a fan of Linkin Park. You know, it's just like it's not. Are they even around anymore? No, right?
Well, technically no, because the main singer kind of died.
Oh. Yeah, that could be probable.
Yeah, it was suicide. So.
Oh shit. Never mind that.
Yeah. So yeah, no, their songs are still acknowledged, and I think members of the group have done a tour without him before, but it was more like in his honor thing. But other than that, it's just like the songs still exist, but they don't really group.
So, that said, let's talk weird. Let's yeah, fuck that emaciated corpse. That was the lead singer. No.
No.
Okay, so, before I continue on with, well, Captain has a story to tell, with, Chess. Yeah.
I thought we told that story.
Huh?
I thought we told that story.
We told it while we were playing Hellpoint. We were saving it for the Slab Lounge.
Oh, that's right. We never did say it on the Slab Lounge.
No, we didn't.
Okay. Well, then I guess I'll tell the story. Well, it was back on. Well, I want to say it's at least 2 weeks now ago.
Yep.
But back then it was such a complicated day, just for no reason. And apparently that day I wanted to eat Popeye's chicken, so I was gonna get tenders. And you know, I tend to eat more fish than anything else, but occasionally, yeah, chicken's nice. Okay, give me some tenders. It's good.
That's protein. You know.
Yeah, well, it's good. It's okay. So I ordered my food and was just gonna be waiting for it. No, the universe told me I wasn't gonna have chicken. I didn't need it. Because I went and took a shower and the DoorDash person that's supposed to drop it off, dropped it off. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And I got out the shower. It's only like 5 minutes after they supposedly left. I go out to the porch. There is no food. There's no bag. There is no nothing. And I'm just like, okay. And then I'm like, all right, well, before I say anything, I'm going to look and see what the picture that they normally send you are. No. The picture is of in the car. So I see my food sitting in the car seat. So it's like, that doesn't help. And then even then, out of the weirdness of just that, I was like, you know what? I'm going to check my car seat. Because at least if it's in there, then it's in there. I'm going to have a lot of questions about how you got in there. But my food's there. And I go look. Obviously, my food's not in there. Had it been, this would be a whole different story. This would be going very different places.
Right?
But no, my food was not in there. So I eventually call back the number that they give them to like contact the clients, because you know it's not their number, but it's I delivered your food number. And so I call the dude back and let him know, like, hey, my food's not here. And he's like, what? Oh! And he's going through all this to try and prove... Yes, him. Going through all this to try and... Yeah, he. This is where you'll learn what his full capabilities are when he's not being a dick. But you'll also see the gorgeousness of he gets confused about where he can and can't go sometimes. Like you'll see it that between meddling with them, you'll notice that at some points it's confusing what they can and can't do because they seem confused.
Yeah.
But
oh Jesus!
Yeah, he don't care. And see, his moveset changes. Like he won't necessarily do it 100% the same pattern. Sometimes he'll do a 2-swing, and you could be like next to him. And another time you'll be like a mile back, and he'll be like, "I'm gonna do 1 swing." And then the next time you'll be like, "Oh, he's just gonna do a 2-swing. I'm gonna do a 4-hit combo." And you're like, "What? Why? What?" And then, as you saw, other times he'll just be like, "Jog."
Yeah.
Like, I want him to do that distance attack. But he'll just be like, I'm gonna run to you. No, I don't want you over here. Do your distance attack. Because I can get free hits off of him if he does that whole trying to spear me from the ground.
Hooray, you killed him. Sorry, people.
Yes.
I've always wanted to see that dude dead.
Except he has family members.
Yes, he has family members.
I have to go deal with it. But the point being, originally back with chess. Mm-hmm. So yeah, dude gave me his personal number because he's trying to help me figure out where to get my food and everything, and I'm just trying to be like, I haven't eaten all day. I just want food. That's it. I don't even care. You don't have to come prove the point that you left it here. It's cool. I don't care. I just need food now, though. So I go ahead and I'm just like, okay, and I proceed to start going through the process of deciding what else am I going to get, because all this is now put my time to 10 o'clock at night, and Popeyes is closed. So chicken is out of the option now. So I can't remember what Burger King. That's what I ended up giving in to Burger King because there weren't that many other options in my area, and or some of the options were kind of like, I don't really want you. So Burger King was okay, and I was like, I'll settle for Burger King. And so I get ready to do that order, and home dude calls me back because apparently he gets registered for my order then too. So it's like, okay, well, I'm fine with this. This will at least ensure I'm gonna definitely get my food because he's not going anywhere. So I'm like, all right, cool. Well, I'm gonna be here. I'm not showering this time. Just bring me my food. So I'm chilling, waiting for my food, and then of course the phone rings, and it's his personal number. So I'm expecting him to answer, but then when I get on the phone, some lady's on the phone. And I'm just like, and she's asking me about my order and telling me that part of it's not there and I need it. Do I want to replace anything? I was like, oh, she must work for them. And and then she did reveal that she was the cash register at Burger King. Yeah. And the dude just had my number, so he's like, I'll just call him directly instead of just like texting me or asking me. So when we get that figured out, basically what ends up happening is I get through talking to her, and I guess he thought I automatically hung up even though no one said bye in this situation. And so in that process, I'm still on the line. So I'm listening to him re-explain all the story of everything that's been happening with food to this cashier. And I'm just like, I know she does not care. None of this is important. She just it's after 10 o'clock at night. She wants you to go. Why are you telling her my life story? Stop. I'm not telling her my life story. Why are you telling her? But either way, he eventually figured out I'm still on the line. But he didn't like address the fact he was doing that, other than the fact he was like, oh yeah, I was telling her, and it's just kind of like, I don't know why though.
Yeah, right?
But he was like, I'll be right over with your food. And I was like, okay, cool. Then he got over there with my food. I came outside because I personally want to get my food this time, since obviously it keeps disappearing. But in the process, in the background, when he's pulling up, he basically has like trap-like style music banging in the car. And smoking a cigarette while he's handing me my food. So pretty much the whole thing seems very, lack of a better word, very hood. Very hood, other than my Burger King. But in the process of me getting my Burger King, he then proceeds to be like, hey, do you like to play chess? And I was kind of confused, and I was like, yeah. And he's like, okay, well, hit me up sometime, and we could meet up together and play some chess. I was like, okay. And then I went in with my food. Now, context to help out was granted that throughout the conversations, it was revealed that we went to elementary school together. But that's pretty much the only other thing of connection. And it wasn't like we were besties or we just knew each other outright. It's just, for the most part, facially, I have not changed pretty much all my life. You can look at a picture of me, and I'm pretty much the same, just older. You can 100% tell it's still me.
Yeah.
So, that's an interesting story to not get chicken that night.
I was going to say, hey, were you going to teabag the night? You look like you were going to teabag him.
No. I'm trying to solve the mystery of this. This is the point where I figured out there's 4 nights. There are supposed to be 4 nights, and I would need to kill all 4 to stop them from keep coming back and being a taunt to me. But I don't actually know where the 4th one was. So this is the point where I'm trying to decipher where the 3rd one is.
Okay.
But there's a 4th one after I figured out where the 3rd one was, and I don't know where he is. So he's still hidden really good. I don't think he's in this area, but I don't know why.
I didn't know knights were capable of pulling a Where's Waldo.
Well, watch. You will see. You'll see the moment, because that's why I'm like, I don't trust any of you. You're all suspicious.
It's the
And he got killed for watching. I just didn't like it.
Okay, so
You know.
now that Captain K has told that version of chess, I have my version of chess person times 2. Now, little context here. This happened. The week was trying its level best to fuck me. We lost footage to Hellpoint. I initially thought I lost footage of Disgaea. I didn't. We kind of recovered it. The work week was just dragging on and on and on and on and on. And then, like, 2 of my students, like, I had internet connection issues, and I felt like such a little shit. So, plus, I carry the label of asshole on top of my head. The reason why, I'm pretty sure I brought this up, because I went after a neighbor. You're not supposed to do that. Don't break the rules. I know I said this but like it got worse because I actually ran into her and I was just like, hey, and she's like, hey, but the way she looked at me, I looked at the top of my head, it just said the word asshole on it, like just asshole. Like, oh my god, I felt like such a dumbass because I broke the fucking rules. You're not supposed to do that. So let me put it this way. Jesus Christ can come down, and, oh wow, that's funny, it came up. Oh shit! You were not lying.
Yeah, see? Because there was the time I figured it out when I went past there and he jumped down after I killed the other 2. And he just I was like, wait, so you've been there this whole time? Just faking it every time I run past you because I didn't hit you. That's the only thing it took was poke, and then he's just like, and just stays at it.
Wow, okay. So, Jesus Christ can come down. He's like, I'm here to save you all and bring you to the kingdom of heaven. Come with me, come with me, Thirsty Santana. He looks at me, he's like, oh, Douglas, you are an asshole. I'm just So, that said, needless to say, that entire week, not so fun. So I decided to go out. Went to the pub. I was bar hopping. Came across this dude. I was like, hey, congratulations. Wow, okay. Delayed death much? He was just like, okay, now that the attack's over. Oh, wait.
I don't think he knew he... Yeah, I was like, I don't think he knew he died.
Yeah,
he was just kind of like, Also, I later figured out there are a lot more mechanical than I thought, because at a certain point in here, I start carving up like an ankle, and then there's not blood. Like, he starts shooting out transistors, and I was confused.
Wow, okay.
Like, his leg just starts sparking, but not bleeding, and I was like, so what about the other dudes that have been bleeding?
Right.
What's going on with them? I feel bad.
I got nothing.
I was like, is that Dr. Giro type? Oh yeah, we left androids here. Sure, they're androids.
Yeah, let's go. Well, to be fair, he did make Majin 21, and she's an android. So, like...
That bitch is weird. She's different.
She's different, but my god. I absolutely...
Well, I mean, she got Majin-ness involved, and she consumes like a Majin as opposed to consuming like Cell, who is also a caveat considered to the rest of the Red Ribbon Army. But see, that's the weirdness. Look, he was hiding, but that's a statue. So that's 3. But there's a 4th. And if I can figure out who the 4th is, I can be done with them. But he's not there!
Jesus.
So I don't know where he is, but that, like, I investigated this room so hard, even to the point that the actual light fixture, I started to question if he was, like, sitting in it secretly and there was some panel that I missed or something.
Maybe he's playing Map Blaster or something. God, I miss playing.
I hate it.
What, you hate Map
And watch, knowing my luck, he won't be like any of these. I'll see him and he'll be like, oh, I dual wield, and I don't even block. And I stay in constant run, and I'll just be like, I hate you.
So I'm just all like, so I'm like, hey, you don't look 50, so, you know, you look great. You know. She's like, why would you say that? I'm like, oh, no, please don't take it that way. I meant it as a compliment. And she's like, oh, you are so sweet. You're the nicest person. Before going off and fucking off with the other dude. Here I am just going like, what the fuck was that shit? So that was version 1 of chest type person. Version 2, Kevin legit got freaked out. Kind of. I'm at the bar.
It hit me abruptly.
Yeah. I see her, and she noticed that something about me was off. So, like, you know, first thing she does, she, like, stares at me hard. I'm thinking, yeah, you know, she's kind of cute. Yeah, I'll try it. I'll get lucky. Then, like, out of nowhere. I mean, out of nowhere. Well, I wouldn't say out of nowhere, because, like, she's like, hey, are you okay? I noticed something's wrong. I'm like, you know what? It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. I don't want to talk about it. You know, it's Friday. I don't want to just, you know, tell you my life story, because, like, you know, it's just, let's just have fun and stuff like that. Then she hugs me, and I'm like, oh, God, she's awesome. Oh, God, she really wants, she wants the Douglas. If I didn't call her. I straight up refused to call. I still have her number. I never called her. Anyway, so I tell her, I'm like, you know what, fine. Here's just some of the things that's been going on this week. So so after I tell her, like, some of the shit, from, like, the school stuff, and she's all like, oh, you'll survive it. And the best way to survive is if you welcome Jesus into your life. When I said that, Captain K straight up was like, no! And he just yelled that out. It was the funniest fucking thing. You know what?
Because there's moments Jesus should be involved, and there's moments that he shouldn't, and that's not a moment. You just in dating aspects and stuff, Jesus should not be present. I'm sorry.
Agreed. Hey, preaching to the choir. I mean, like, but like, I'll edit that clip in here too, like I did in the, like I would in like when you finally took down Guard Cat 3000.
No.
And then we started talking about. We expanded on the no, when we were having our. I think it was like. Were we talking on the phone? Yeah, no, this was when we were talking on the phone. And wow, okay. When we were talking on the phone, because we had just finished up a meeting with this marketing person who wants to help spread the channel's brand. So we were talking, and then we came up, and then we were talking about the no. Specifically, and that is when No Mountain was born. You can
oh
see,
my!
Yeah. It's just a mountain that just says no on it. It's just like No Mountain. It's called No Mountain. And wait, what? You actually read the message? Wait, it's a boy? Oh.
Yeah, because I was curious. Because those are the online ones, and that's why I was like, why are there two? And then I looked at the symbols, and I was like, fake door. Okay.
Yeah. So. Can't be open. There's some smell. It's a man with a terrible smell. Fuck that railgun carrying prick.
I hate you.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, hello.
It's fine. There was no word.
Yeah. Can you jump that?
Yeah.
Ooh, you got a coin.
Which I only recently found out was a thing when I looked in trophies.
Really? What the?
Apparently there's only 66.
66 coins?
Yep.
What do they do?
Don't know why. I just know I can get a trophy for getting 66 coins. So they're plot relevant for something, but it wasn't explained. It's just there's 66 of them.
I really wanted to give you the slappies. Anyway, so yeah, No Mountain. Well, I guess because like you're just killing a bunch of.
Well, yeah, I mean, when a more significant moment happens, you could always just stop the fast forwarding and acknowledge it. So.
Well. Tone down the.
Yeah. Well, that's why I said like you could just jump ahead and just cut.
So much. Wow. Okay. I skip ahead, and what do I find? I find you slashing at what?
Murder.
Whoa. Whoa.
Find me. Yeah.
Ooh.
Because that's why I said I only discovered some of this because online was on and people left those clues and they weren't being dicks about it. And so I was like, oh, that's where that panel is. But sometimes there's no way for you to know because the other side of the panel is literally in the wall. So you wouldn't know unless you're in front of the wall and you randomly push, for my purposes, push the square button. And then Jim is just all of a sudden like, I'm curious. Otherwise, there's no hint that wall does any. See, same thing at that wall.
What the fuck? Whoa!
That leg.
That leg is shaking.
That's why I had a moment. That's where we're here for a moment because I was just like that leg.
Oh, dude,
what?
That guy's humping the floor. He wanted to hump the floor.
Well, he didn't have a choice about it. He was thrown down, but he is the embodiment of restless leg syndrome.
Restless leg syndrome. Okay.
It's just blah, 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 and you're like, oh my god, he died. It's still restless.
You can. Oh
yes.
Shit, this is another.
It's a different crafting table.
Okay.
This table is for the occult.
Okay.
It has an item because I can craft what I just got if I had one item.
What's the demon cannon all about?
That's the new item I just got, but I can't craft it.
Yeah, no, I understand that. Like, I'm just like, do you put it on? Do you actually use it?
I mean, I would if I had the way to make it. That's the blueprint.
Oh, okay.
So I don't really. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't make it because I lack a material.
You lack the bones.
and I don't even know whose bones. Like, I would think it'd be the ones of the things that are running around looking bony as hell. I would think it would be their bones.
Yeah, right.
They're all bones.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But no.
Yeah, well...
But no, I've never collected their bones. So, and I figured out that the hard or metallic glass that I need comes from those knights. So, I need one more to make one of their shield.
Oh,
so I need one more of them to drop it, which was why I was hunting so hard for the fourth one.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, I've been looking at what I want to craft to do for my build and stuff. Let's say.
Huh.
Without those clues, you wouldn't even know that's a panel.
I guess. Well, that's fine. I'm okay. Hey, you got another coin. And more Axion.
Yep. Decent amount, too, considering.
Yeah.
So now I have 2 of 66.
Oh.
And those credentials.
Wait. Wasn't there a thing where you need to look?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that thing.
That's why I was telling you before, now I'm pressed in an awkward spot, because I beat Guard Cat. I can go forward, but I have access to go back. So I'm torn, which direction do I want to leave, or do I want to go back and leave?
That's actually... Well, you can always go back and leave. There's nothing wrong with that. Like,
yeah. But what if I'm supposed to go forward because I can actually kill what's forward? Meanwhile, if I go back and leave, I get murdered. See, like, that's where Guard Cat's cousin is. Like, Guard Puma or something. I don't know.
Well, actually, that's a valid... Well, it's up to you, because, like, even though, like, the prospect of me going to a new area is, like, super exciting and gives me a hard-on, I'd rather, like, explore to find new areas in the old, because that's just my way of thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with me, it's like sometimes I feel like I'm going to get distracted by finding other new areas, so I'm not going to come back. I'm going to forget to come back until the game forcibly makes me come back.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be more work, so why not just fully explore it while you're there?
No! Oh my god, Captain.
Yes. Yes. Jim betrayed me and didn't even try to jump.
It's not just Jim.
It was like, dash run, and he was just like, nope! Ah! And I was just like, oh, we're like that. Okay, well, at least it's not with a boss or anything. I could just come back and get it.
Yeah. Oh, wait, but you have to deal with the knights again, don't you?
I mean, they're not an issue. I can either murder them or I could just run past. I mean...
Well, that is true.
I have options at this point.
That is true. That's true. Still, there's something I wanted to bring up when we were doing your Hellpoint run. Elden Ring apparently is on Steam listing.
Yeah, I've been hearing rumors of stuff like popping up around there. Because actual conversations about it aren't really being made, but things are popping up left and right. People are like, I don't know.
Yeah, but like I get. Well, that's weird considering how Sony's been funding that. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
But no, that's the same thing. I've been keeping an eye out on it because I've been interested in it. But it's like sometimes stuff appears before they actually say anything, and then so it's like, is this an accident? Is this a leak? So I'm kind of just waiting my time out because I want to be one of those people that gets all excited, jumps in there trying to do stuff, and then later it's like, oh, there's lawsuits. Because MiHoYo, in terms of Genshin Impact, that's some touchy things. It's like, oh, you hear things, and it's like, wait, is that a leak or did that actually come from MiHoYo? Because MiHoYo will see. They don't care. Don't advertise a leak. They don't give two damns.
I wonder if that is gonna be a thing. Like, it's weird. How are they gonna be okay with Elden Ring being for Steam and yet not release fucking Bloodborne?
Yeah, I don't know why that's been lasting for forever. Like, you would think that would have been done long ago.
Yeah, Bloodborne's awesome. Like, I only play. I really like it. For me, it's still not enough to what.
Yes.
Really? For me, it's still not enough to justify buying a PS4. Well, the PS5's out now, so like,
I still can wait. I'm in no rush. There's plenty of PS4 games I still need to beat. I'm in no rush.
Because like I said, I was thinking the Last Guardian. If you're gonna shit. Stop trying to. I know you're constipated, but like you just need use a suppository.
He doesn't have a choice. He wasn't built that way. Now notice, there's an issue.
What do you mean?
You remember I died, right?
Huh? What?
You remember I died, right?
Oh, yeah.
I died here.
Oh, yeah.
I fell down and died here.
Oh.
Do you see axions?
No. Oh God.
Notice as Jim is confused, and then memory returns of what happened before death.
What are you talking about?
Watch. Jim figures it out after combat. But Jim figures he's got to handle combat first.
Fair enough. But is it up on the roof?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? They don't. Oh, that's bullshit.
Because instead of a normal thing where you'd be like, "Hey, you died down here, so your soul should manifest." Oh, is this? Oh. This might be the moment that me and him had a conversation in a minute.
Yes.
Because police guy, there's a point where I ran through and we finally talked about some things.
Oh, you actually talked to him?
Yes.
Yeah.
I use that term loosely.
Oh.
Like, no, I use the term loosely. There's talking, but it's yeah, there's a conversation.
Wow, dude, aim for the right person.
Look at me go!
Wait, is that your clone?
Yes. I was trying to get the sneak approach on him, and my targeting was not agreeing with me. And so they were running in, and then the system was like, no, hit everyone else. And it's just like, fine. I'll just clear up.
Is he running into the... Well, I'm getting the call.
Oh.
And it's spam risk. That spam risk can go fuck itself. He's walking in the... What? What? Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah. My clone is not proficient at dodge.
No, your clone is not... Your clone was derping the fuck out.
My clone is weird because my clone should know that it has no points in health, but it tries to think it can tank things.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what your stats are. You came from me. Why would you tank me shooting you?
Why would you tank me shooting you?
I'm just saying, like, okay, if I had to battle against a version of me, let's say what my physical frame is right now, and I had to battle against it. If I already know what I'm capable of, why would I then try to tank what I know I'm capable of? Like, I know I have strong legs. So if I had to fight me, why would I be like, yeah, kick me! Go ahead! Do it! Like, no. No, I'm gonna kick you in the knee and make you fall. So you have to punch, because your punches aren't shit. Because I know, because my punches aren't shit. So it's just, that's why I'm like weird with my clone logic. I'm like, you have a gun. You know I dodge. Why are you tanking me shooting you? Why would you do this?
Yeah, why?
You know what your stats are. I built them. Like, even if you wake up with no memory, you know what your stats are.
Mm-hmm.
You clearly see if you get hit successive amounts of times, you are not going to come out unscathed.
Wow, you are not lying. Wait, what?
Yeah, I gotta wait for the elevator.
Oh, right.
Normally, if I didn't clear the room, that would alert everyone in the room that I was trying to use the elevator.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's normally how that works. I just preemptively kill them because it's obnoxious. Because when you first play the game, you learn that. You try to sneak to the door and then you cut it on, and then you find
Art police to me.
And then wait. I'm gonna let him calm down for a bit. But wait. Because he sees police aren't coming.
Is this okay? Goodbye now?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you actually went into the cell.
No. That's why I said I'm confused. I don't know if I need him, but his whole attitude changed after I hit him. So I'm even more confused, because he was talking mess, and then I hit him, and then he yelled for police, and then police didn't show up, and then now he's like, good luck to you. All these other people are losers. Bye.
Yeah.
And it's like, what? Like I'm more confused than I was when he first yelled police.
Oh my god, yeah, you're right. Like, what the fuck?
And in terms of game lore knowledge, I only had 5%. I don't understand.
Oh,
Why are the police in this future and I've not seen them? This place is insane. Where the hell are the police?
Yeah, where are the cops? Oh, hey, it's the
if someone... Because it wouldn't be questionable if no one acknowledged them, because you wouldn't know who the justice enforcing rule would be. But you clearly said police. So where the hell are they?
Yeah, where are they?
And when you have future Archon Knights hiding in hallways to battle you, what the hell are the police? Is it fucking Dominion tank police? Cause I ain't taking that off. They don't care. I remember that from childhood.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
Wow, he just went like, okay.
That's why I say if I can get him to do that long range attack, I can just milk the damage out usually. But the problem is getting away.
Pretty much. He was just all like that as soon as he was done, it was boop. Oh man!
I've become proficient in killing the knights after all these attempts of killing the knights.
Right? So happy about that. So.
And then as you see, finding all these new areas and being like, oh.
Everything is new again. It's a whole new world! A whole new Doug!
Oh my.
Okay. Let's try this.
And so we continue the Night Chronicles.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, that night. Oh my god.
That non-defense for getting shot.
Right.
I'm wondering if this is that moment.
Wow, he could...
Because there was the moment that we were playing Disgaea, and I think I was taunting him because he couldn't get through the door, and then he figured out like what was going on, and I think that footage is in one of them.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Why did you? Oh, you could have shot him. Jesus,
I could have, but I had bigger issue. Because targeting locks on. So even if I try to shoot him, if my clone jumps in the way, my target's gonna go for the clone.
God damn it.
So he was screwing up my stuff. This was the one time he wanted to be proficient in dodge.
Why is he slashing the air?
I don't know. He goes through things.
Are you not? Why is
now?
What the hell? Why is he?
Wait for it.
Why is he strafing the door? What the fuck?
Because he is the knight. Do not question his ways.
Oh.
This is his job.
I guess, but like, wait, didn't he drop some shit? Oh no, he didn't.
Yeah, because that was part of this goal, was to get him to drop some shit.
Oh, that was so weird.
It's interesting watching their mechanics as I take them on. It's just because it's just like, oh, what's going on with your glitch? What's going on with your glitch?
Why didn't he go through the fucking door? This is like he was like, this damn door. It's so open, but I can't go through it.
But see, later on, he negates that. Because then he, like, figures out it's the door in the beginning. And he's just like, oh, he went through the door? Okay, I'll put the shield down. And you're like, what was your issues before? What? Like, I don't get what that's about. He just...
God, imagine that thing that's, like, trying to order a McDonald's. He's
oh, God.
McDonald's. He then puts the sword down and the dude gets killed, and then he just goes up and wow.
He cares not for my suffering.
Dumb, how could you say that? Why would that thing order a McRib? Why not? I've never had a McRib.
I mean, I don't see it eating a Big Mac.
Oh no, I do not see that thing eating a Big Mac at all. Too well. 2 all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions, and a sesame seed.
No. This is why they don't eat them.
And they hate Grimace. It's all Grimace. Grimace.
It's their natural enemy. They were originally created to guard him from getting through this passage.
Right?
Everybody else is just collateral damage.
Yeah. Yeah. Hamburglar tried to go through, and then they were just all like, nope, you're associated with Grimace. Speaking of, like, I was thinking, why would the Hamburglar, like, wouldn't the Hamburglar want to steal, like, oh god! Wouldn't the Hamburglar, steal, like, fucking, I don't know, chicken sandwiches? Because there are chicken burgers.
No! He is hamburger.
What's wrong with chicken burgers?
It is not hamburger!
Oh, please. You're being...
There's a separate burglar for chicken.
Okay, well, who is it?
I don't know. It's not my job.
Hey, let's create that. That'll be our first $1 million.
The chicken burglar!
Dude, we should totally... And we have that artist. We can basically say, hey, dude, we're gonna make we need your help to make a chicken burglar. So it's like... We need you to make the
McChickler. The McChickler.
Oh god. And let's go full...
Oh, that'd be horrible, the McChicklet.
The McChicklet? Yeah.
It'll chew gum.
Right? Oh god. And then what the fuck would that thing look like?
I don't even know.
I don't know.
I'm scared. I'm afraid to even try it. Because if Grimace is a thing, and then you have the Hamburglar, you see how he looks. You need someone that can rival the Hamburglar. You can't just have some average-looking chicken thief, like...
Right? I'd say it would be a cross between, like, shit. I don't know. Fuck it. Make him
Okay! Definitely don't know why he's stealing chickens, but alright. I'm even more confused.
Let's just make him Namekian.
I mean, the Namekian would make more sense for the Impossible Burger.
What? Yeah, but like...
It's a plant burger. He'd be like, ah. It makes sense.
The Namekian and Hamburglar fight for dominance for like the impossible. Oh my god, that would be so cool.
Oh no.
It's like, Hamburglar would get his power by eating just any old burger. Doesn't matter where it's from. Wendy's, Roy Rogers, wherever. He just eats it, and then his power is like, it's like a sensu bean. Except, and the Namekian is just Namekian. Yeah, the two are fighting.
He doesn't even need to eat the burger. He's doing it for nature purposes.
Pretty much.
To protect the planet.
Oh god.
Oh, that's so tragic. It's so...
I wonder if you discovered this area is here.
At this point, I don't even know. Like, well, because back there, I have the credentials for the door there.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I said, like, that's why I'm all torn up, because I could come back and go back to the observatory and go through that credential door.
Yeah, that's true.
And that credential door might be the door that has bones. But I could have bones up ahead. Because archaeology. There should be dead people. Like...
That's true.
Be awkward to have an archaeology and no dead people. Just saying.
Yeah. I mean, there are dead people right there next to the 3D printer, or the universal printer. Sorry.
Which is why it bugs me. Like, why are those non-descriptive bones? Just bones. Like, there are bones everywhere. I can just get bones. I have made bones. I have become bones. Okay. Like, I have a clone. Can't I take his bones?
Yeah, why
like,
don't you take...
No one's gonna miss him. He's not doing anything. He's dead.
Wow, you have 9,000 axioms.
Yeah, I've been building. Remember? This was the battle to take on Guard Cat.
Yeah,
We were getting power. We just put none in life.
Yeah, you just don't put any in life. Dude, you really have to upgrade your health. Stop being stubborn.
No. No. I refuse. I naturally gain health. That's good enough.
Yeah, but it's not.
If I have more stamina, I can just die.
Oh my god, whatever, Captain.
Look, if you're gonna have Namekians coming after Impossible Burger, don't doubt me in my Piccolo training.
Alright, fine, fair enough, I won't do that. I mean, hell. Oh. Grimace. I'm so happy what we did with Grimace. I love Grimace more than I do my Obama voice. I don't know if I ever said that on this show. Have I ever?
I think you did. Not on this one. I don't think you did. I think you did on Fox Mind. I think one point.
Okay. So, all right. For those who are wondering, I did this bit with Obama. I was like, what if he became super arrogant and full... You are touching that thing a lot.
I don't have a choice. The game told me to.
Okay. So, I was just like, what if Obama became super arrogant and full of himself after leaving the White House? So I'm just picturing this, and he's all like, picture some kid walking up to Obama. So like, Mr. President, can you give me an autograph, please? And Obama's all like, of course not, you little shit. I don't do autographs. I do executive order. I'm Obama. I'm the one that made prison school again. Me. I am a sex thing. You know
Oh.
it's called Bob. You know what they all stand for? Stands for omnipotent.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, God. No! No! Let! You can't fall! I won't let you! Hang on, you bastard! Ah! Crisis averted.
Well.
I need that lid. It's imperative. I need to cook things.
I'm like, oh, okay, well, yeah, it's dying. It's dying back there.
Yeah. I don't worry. I saved the lid. I saved its life. So wait, what
It can go on now.
What did that yellow thing say?
Oh.
Okay.
Because that's what I said. Some of those things do symbols, so it's just like I don't know the translation of that symbol yet. Like I haven't encountered it.
Gotcha.
Because the door symbol was just kind of obvious to figure out, so that's why I was like, oh, they mean this door's fake. But I've seen other things that'll be like double skull with a door panel and a squiggly line, and I'm like, I don't even have a clue what that translates to. Like, I don't.
Let's make it erotic.
I know that means I'm gonna die twice, maybe. Like, I don't know what that means.
Down we go to the.
Also, I learned when I looked at my stats, apparently I have high resistance to entropy. I don't know what classifies as entropy in the game, but I have high resistance to it. It's my highest resistance. So.
Entropy? What? That makes no sense.
Yeah,
entropy is literally aging.
I don't. It's my high. Apparently, I don't age easily. I can age. It's a stat.
Okay.
But apparently, I guess at some point there's rapid aging. So I can't do that. So no. Like if I get to a point where it pulls my stats up again, because I throughout this run I'm variously staring at stats.
Okay.
So if it gets up there, we can look and you can see where there's entropy, and I'm just like, okay, whatever you say. I've not encountered an entropy moment, but sure. I'm just gonna assume there's some boss that's just gonna show up and be like, age and die, and just okay.
Maybe that.
Did you put your defense in that stat? I didn't know. Well, too bad. Die.
I think it was pointing to the left with the squid, and that's like talking about the black hole or something like that. Or hey, maybe it's talking about saving 10% or more on your car insurance.
But why?
Well, hey,
I haven't even earned the car yet.
what are you talking about? It worked with Guardcat. Guardcat was interested. He slowed down.
But we technically haven't gotten through Guardcat yet, so I don't know that yet.
We're talking about like the Quest 5 or whatever. And like Guardcat started running, and then the second I said car insurance, he slowed down. He was interested.
I don't know. You saw those final phases. I don't think these phases made him any more interesting. And I definitely was not inclined for conversations towards the end.
Fair enough, but wait a minute. I thought there was like a hard limit to how long you can record.
I'm not 100% sure. Because the PS4 has told me 30 minutes, but it has lied. Because I have pushed the record button thinking, oh, only 30 minutes. And then I look, and it's like, yeah, I have 60 minutes of footage. It's like, so you have an hour, but I didn't set you for an hour? Okay.
Maybe.
So, not sure. Not sure. I assume somewhere within the time frame of an hour, it will betray me if I take longer than that. So I will want to record at some point before that hour ends.
Okay. Oh my God, Sony, the PlayStation has lied, and today was just all about non-stop betrayal. First dimensional cube, the Omnicube, betrays you. Then, like, Jim is all like, I don't want to dash jump. And now this.
Yep. It's tragic.
We should actually throw the word betrayal in this episode somewhere in the title.
Just end it somewhere around there.
Somewhere in the
The
title.
day of betrayal.
Yeah, it's like, we're talking about that betrayal. Betrayal. Yeah, you're punching my lap. Oh god, where am I going with it? What the fuck am I even talking about?
I don't know why you're listening, because you are singing Mystic Spiral themes.
Oh,
I don't know why.
From Daria. Yeah. Is it summer yet?
Like the moment you did, I was like, why are you singing Trent's song? Like I'm not against it, but why are we Mystic Spiral? And we haven't even decided if we're doing it with a Y.
I wouldn't mind being this.
Oh.
Well, like, I don't even know the other bad names. All I know is that Trent, is,
Jesse.
Oh, yeah. He's the... I have the power!
The drummer.
Yeah.
I mean, not the drummer, the bassist.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna... wait, who's the drummer?
The drummer is... What the hell? I'm trying to remember his... Nick.
Yeah.
I think it's Nick.
Yeah.
The bald one. And then there was the redheaded guy who his name I can't remember because he doesn't talk much. He was like there, but he doesn't really talk much. I think there's like 3 episodes he has dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else, that's the only reason I know the other 3, because they talk enough that their name was spoken.
Oh wait, you died.
Yes. Remember, this video has no successes. That's why that title is multi-death, not success.
We've been talking for like, alright, let's finish this video.
Yeah.
We got like 20, 25 minutes.
Yeah, that's why I was like, it's a decently length death journey.
So anyway, like seeing as how I like Jade more than I do Daria. Like if I saw them in real life, they had like fully grown, like they're in their 30s, I would go.
They're fully grown in their 30s.
Like if they were in their 30s, I would go after Jade hard.
That's fine. I'll take Daria.
Oh, so what did you like Daria?
Daria.
Okay.
So that's why I said I'll be fine. I do. We get along just fine. Even in her moments that she would feel like she wouldn't want to do anything, we'd be fine.
Oh yeah.
She'd be like, I'm gonna be over here and read. Cool, I'll be over here and read too.
Man, that dude just attacked your ass. He was just...
That's why I said his hitbox range is weird, because there's times I can dodge, and I'll be like, I swear he hit me. And I'll look over at my life, and it's like, no, perfectly dodged. And there'll be a time that I hit the button to dodge, like a mile before he got to me, and it'll be like, slash. And I'm like, I bet his claw wasn't even in front of me. How did the hitbox...
Right?
His hitbox is just so weird, and then you throw in the tentacles, because I don't even know what the fuck their hitbox is, because they go fast.
Well, those tentacles are a woman's best friend. You can tell that right off the fucking bat.
Just Jesus.
But
Like I feel like he has a side hustling job as a dominatrix. It's just
right? So get this, like because like there are talks of bringing back Daria, and the original
yeah, I did see something about that.
Yeah, and the original creator is all like, I'm fine bringing them back, but I'd rather them age or whatever. So it's gonna
because they went through the point of putting them to a college episode, so you might as well work. And they've done enough imagination about like what the future would be, what Daria wanted, all that. So why not just go ahead and continue it? Plus, it'd be interesting to see what Jane actually does. Because Daria, we knew, was gonna flat out go to college, but Jane was like, "Nah, I'm gonna just work on my art." So it's like, so how did that go? Is she gonna have an art gallery by then? Is she gonna be like popular? Or are you gonna get it up to current time so now Daria and Jane have like a podcast? What's gonna happen?
Jade more than I do Daria. I think it's just because like my last two. Well, I wouldn't say that. Well, my last girlfriend, my ex, she was Nihon. Like the other girl, like one of the women I went on dates with. Oh shit. Fuck. Let me see something. Give me a second.
Betrayal.
Yeah, like I had to, like, yeah, I'm cutting out some portions, obviously. Because like there were times where I was just like, oh god, I had porno open.
Like, this conversation is getting interesting,
Right? So anyway, like I was saying, my last girlfriend, she was straight up Nihon, Japanese, and girl I dated after that, she was Filipino. So I'm guessing, just guessing like that I still got the yellow fever.
It's still all a pun.
I mean, to be fair, like the lady who broke the rules on, like the neighbor that I went after, she's a straight up white chick, unless I'm wrong about that. Either way,
unless she isn't, and then.
Well, I mean, like we were wrong before. Like for instance, I thought Gabe was straight up just a white dude. Like he was like, no, I'm Mexican. I'm like, yeah, wow, you do not look it, dude.
Yeah, I knew who he was.
I didn't. Sean didn't.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I dated a half white, half Spaniard who looked like just pure white before. So even, but if you looked at his actual features, he had like Hispanic features that were noticeable. But he was pale. Like he was just pale.
Yeah.
And it's to the degree that other Hispanics, if they saw the two of us together, they would go to him to speak Spanish, and then he would have to bring them to me because he didn't know Spanish. And so any Hispanic person would think he's just super pale but Hispanic, and then it's like, no, he is pretty much the personification of whiteness.
Oh, okay.
Like he didn't even try to keep track of Spanish, or no, he doesn't care. It's just in the heritage. It's just there. So with Gabe, when I saw Gabe, I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, I can see it. So it was. I never questioned it.
You were not lying about this.
Yeah, that's why I said there's some moments you just dodge and you're like, should be good. And he's like, nope.
Come on, that's fucked up. Not work with you.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a question. What the hell is down those stairs? Did you actually go down those stairs before? I don't remember.
In the lower part when you first enter in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it just is a downward little cubby that goes back up. There were like 2 items in there that I grabbed the first time I went there.
Oh, okay.
After that, there's no other purpose other than just going down in there unless you just feel like it.
Okay. Oh, man. Ooh. Man, oh, man. Yeah. Yeah. For me, it would be, like... What about Quinn?
Hmm?
What about Quinn?